UK Sports. This is Brian Anderson. All right, now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past few months for Jalen Duren.
What a nice trend has been for him in regards to rebounding. He's been attacking the glass these past few months. His numbers are way higher, and that makes him a more effective all-around contributor.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Chris Middleton is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Marcus Smart, then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Sarr in at the 5. And for the Pistons, Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Jalen Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart, and it's Thompson in at the small forward position. Poole against Ivy. Shot clock at 5, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. Stand two of the greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Cunningham. Oh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's Poole. The rebound by Detroit. On the wing, Ivy. Stewart outside. Count it.
Well, this is where Stewart should look to score. He can be very effective down low.
Middleton against Stewart. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Some solid defense from Stewart.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And Stan, after starting his NBA career playing at center, the 6'8" Isaiah Stewart, more often now a power forward.
Yeah, look, Brian, he's improved as a shooter. He still looks more like an old-school big at the 4 spot, but he can step out and stretch the floor. Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Poole for 3. And again, Washington, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Yeah, what a dish right there. I mean, Ivy anticipated the open man and executed.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with JB Bickerstaff. I talked with him about how he's approaching matching up with Jordan Poole tonight, and he said to make sure we don't lose him on defense, we have to talk and we have to know where he is. Expects his team to be very active and talkative here tonight. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, the defender's a little bit out of position, but that's what Cunningham will do to you. He works every angle.
Cade Cunningham has faced his share of challenges in his career, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, the injuries, the discouraging losses, but he's remained steadfast through it all. He's a committed and mentally tough player.
Believes in his game and now wants a team around him that can fulfill that need. Now Poole, 15 in his last outing. Blocked!
Well, his block numbers might not always show it, but Stewart is a strong defender who alters a lot of shots.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Stewart. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wizards. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Number 5 is Jalen Duren.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Count it. Poole's gotten his second bucket.
Tremendous strength by Poole right there. Just pushing past the contact.
And it's Coulibaly missing. The Pistons lead by 5. Thompson outside. Pass to Stewart. 1:24 left in the first. Lays it up and banks it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And Ivy is so opportunistic. Once he grabs the steal, he's off to the races.
The kick out to Poole. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, Graham, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
Smart against Cunningham. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard. And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And Smart over to help. Thompson finds Stewart. 24 seconds left to play in the first. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's Poole. And rejected. Cunningham outside. Back to Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons ending the quarter up 10. Their key to Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on it.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the court right now for the Wizards, we've got Sarr, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Poole in at the 1. Outside Coulibaly. Puts up a 3. Rebound Detroit.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. Washington in second.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
Poole against Ivy. Middleton outside. To the middle. Ivy against Poole. Poole floating in for the slam. He's electric.
Okay, Jordan Poole, getting up there and slamming it down.
Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Smart, plenty of space. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Quick release there from Smart.
Cunningham looking it over. Stewart outside. Here's Duran. Back to Stewart. Duran, the screen from outside the arc. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Second chance effort. Smart with the defensive effort.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Here's Cunningham. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington.
Well, as a defense, you have to expect Cunningham to take those. He's not shy at the arc.
Poole from long range. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Cunningham. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Nice touch by Cunningham inside.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Wizards trail by 15. And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
Pass to Middleton. The 3. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Ivy, right side. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. That's short off the rim. Wizards trail by 9. Inside. Here's Sarr. Back to Coulibaly. There's 38 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Elbow shot on the way. Coulibaly on the wing. That shot, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Cunningham. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This will be his 4th shot at the line here in this one. That free throw good from Cunningham.
Well, the pressure on Cunningham when he came into the league was immense. He's gone through adversity, but he's never stopped working to improve.
Outside Coulibaly. Middleton with a screen on Ivy. Here's Coulibaly. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm gonna let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2.
Now let's take a moment. Thanks for joining us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
They've got Malik Beasley, Tobias Harris out there with Paul Reed. Then it's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard position. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Harris passes to Schroeder. Pass to Reed. And Holmes with the block. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Kispert. Here's Champagnie. And another miss by Washington.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
The Wizards trail by 14. Outside Brogdon. Off target from outside.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
And here's Schroeder outside. On target from range. Schroeder's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 3-pointer is up from Brogdon. The rebound by Beasley.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. EA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
To end the drought. The Wizards with another miss. Detroit leading by 19. Beasley with it. He's picked up by Kispert. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Launches it from deep. Connects from downtown. Hardaway's got 5 now. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things. And when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise low 15 wins.
You know, BA, it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing their future and developing talent.
The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories.
Rising up, Brogdon, not your average point guard.
Kispert comes with a double. For 3, here's Harris. Another shot. Pass to Reed. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3. Reed's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Bay with a screen. Now here's Holmes. Oh, from deep. Drops in the 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Schroeder with it. 6 points for him. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Schroeder's got 8 here in this quarter. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Takes the 3. The rebound by Detroit.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Bay outside. Three-pointer. No good there. And stolen by Bay. Got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Detroit continuing to pile. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Jordan Poole out there with Marcus Smart. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Sarr. And it's Middleton in at the 4 spot. And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's his first foul of the game. Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases. Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Well, where was the defense? You can't let a big man like Stewart get this deep.
Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Right wing. Stewart against Middleton. Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Smart. And it's Cunningham missing.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Middleton outside. Pass to Poole. Back to Middleton. On the take. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
That's the mindset Middleton has to have. Be active and keep moving. Never let the defense get comfortable.
And here's Stewart. Out to Thompson. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Well, that's a great up fake. That's the nuance you like to see from Thompson. Hard not to bite on that one.
Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
Well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
Detroit leading by 21. And it's Ivey penetrating. Kicks it out to Cunningham. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Ivey finds Cunningham. Thompson outside. Offensive board. And it's good. 2 points.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Middleton with a screen on Ivey. Here's Poole. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And here's Ivey from the arc. Rebound Washington.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Launches a 3. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
And Cunningham responds confidently at the other end.
The Wizards trail by 21. And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. All right, Stan, what's one rule you change if you could be commissioner for a day?
Well, first thing I want to know, Brian, if I get to be commissioner for the day, for that day, do I get Adam Silver's salary?
100%.
Brian, I'd get rid of all the replays.
All the replays, no more reviews. Human factor.
No reviews, no challenges. Let's play the game and keep the flow of the game going.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Pistons.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Cade Cunningham.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Poole against Ivy. Up and in on the layup.
And this is Poole at his very best, scoring at an unrelenting pace.
Here's Cunningham. Beyond the arc. And it's Poole with a rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Coulibaly with it. Picked up by Cunningham. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Cunningham. And there's the drive. And the layup is good off the glass.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what.
Brent Berry, the fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. Long ways away, but tonight's where it starts.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with LeVert, and it's Niang in at the 3, the small forward. Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the two areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
Now, here's LeVert. He had 15 points last outing. And stolen by Ivy. Here's Thompson. Trying to the hoop. And Thompson throws it down.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Okongwu with a screen on Cunningham. Okongwu with a screen on Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key. Detroit with the rebound. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
Probably looking for more of the same here, as we know a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
Daniels kicks to Okongwu. From outside, off the mark. The Pistons with a quick start to this game. Stolen by LeVert. Johnson for 3. It's Cunningham with the rebound. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Stewart. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Duren, one of the league's most powerful players. He doesn't mess around close to the basket.
Johnson with a screen on Cunningham. Daniels passes to LeVert. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Daniels, covered by Cunningham. To stop the drought. Trips it home after the terrific move.
Oh, the athleticism there on display from Daniels. That's fun.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3. Brent, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their game.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, that's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Bam! Jalen Johnson taking flight.
Cunningham looking it over. Sinks the triple. Cunningham's got 7.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried.
Showing the range and competitiveness. Nice answer by Daniels.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
Yeah, DA, you know, it takes time, but nice to see his development.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Duran. Karis LeVert making his last shot. Duran, no good. Atlanta has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, there's some elite two-way talent here with Thompson. Unbelievable play.
Okongwu with a screen on Cunningham. Okongwu down low. And he gets it to go.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want... They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson. And it's Duran in at center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. 5 on the clock. Here's Niang. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Duran. And the shot goes in.
This is why Duran shoots such a high percentage. He picks those smart shots within his range.
Here is Daniels, covered by Cunningham. Okongwu, the pass to Niang. There's the triple. It's Cunningham with the rebound. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Brent, credit the Pistons fans for sticking with them after a tough season last year.
Well, Kevin, it's been a couple of rough years in Detroit, and never easy to have your team go through something like that. You know, when you're getting national media attention for not winning games, it's never a good thing. But these fans are loyal, they're hungry, and the future is going to be bright in Detroit, I promise you that.
Knocks it loose. With the drive.
And the burst that Daniels has on his drives, that's a nice finish as well.
The Pistons trailer. Here's Duran. Pass to Cunningham. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Over Daniels. Up again. Now, here's Ivy. Teardrop shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Ivy's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
When Ivy's hitting like this, he's got that feeling. That shot becomes unguardable.
Okongwu with a screen on Cunningham. Daniels from outside. Here's Okongwu. Daniels with it. He had 10 points in the win against Charlotte.
It felt like in that game, too, he was a man on a mission defensively, finishing up with 4 steals is an impressive feat. And you can tell, takes pride in that part of the game. But one player sometimes can drag down the offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter. No stopping that. Duran at his size, dominating that alley-oop.
Here's LeVert. Johnson in the corner. Buries it from three-point range. Johnson's got 8.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Ivy kicks to Stewart. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Duran with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Thompson.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
And when it comes to Jalen Duran, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical and strong and can rebound and gives you a different presence on the inside.
Here's Cunningham. Rebound, Atlanta. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Niang. It's stolen by Cunningham. Up the floor. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Daniels. Back to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Over Stewart. Johnson can't hit.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Daniels. An easy 2 points on the layup. Daniels has got 15 points.
And Daniels just putting it all together right now. Keep feeding the hot hand.
It's Cunningham with the drive. Stewart kicks to Cunningham. It'll count. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Look at Detroit. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, Talking Pistons now. Close game so far for them.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent.
And that's all for us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Terrence Mann. Reza Shea is out there with Nance. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the point.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. Capella, the pass to Nance. Mann with it. Hardaway picks him up. Lets the 3 fly. And the jump by Capella.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Harris inside the line. Here's Schroeder. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Schroeder's got 4 points in the quarter.
they're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Nance sets a screen for Young. Here's the floater. That one goes. Count it. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Ooh, there's some of that sweet touch that Trae Young brings around the rim.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks streak, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
So pretty when Larry Nance Jr., even at his size, gets a chance to glide.
Back to Schroeder. Pass to Reed. The Pistons working the ball around now. Schroeder finds Hardaway. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hardaway has got his first bucket in this one.
He's known for his jump shot, but Hardaway isn't afraid to mix it up inside.
Young against Hardaway. Young inside to the left wing. Launches it. Drops in the tray. Young's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
Well, Trae Young's dangerous because he's got that confidence and he's ready to shoot anytime he gets it.
Rizachet with the steal. .130 left in the third quarter. Pass to man. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Detroit. And it's Beasley in the corner. Ring shot on the way. And is out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
All right, a moment here to check out stats for Trae Young. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged 25 points per game last season. 10 assists and 2 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he's in the game, a great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
And Cunningham with the block.
Great to now. Cunningham using every inch of that reach.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 12 points in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Thompson against LeVert. On the wing, Johnson. Takes it inside, and then Johnson with the dunk.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. He can't get it to go. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points. A chance now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talk.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Jalen Duren is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Count it. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Okongwu a screen. Daniels dishes to Okongwu. Pass to LeVert. Okongwu against Duran. Okongwu a screen. Niang, that's good. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, just how long Thompson is, Asar is a handful to guard.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Driving to the basket. And it's Thompson with the jam.
So fast of foot on the run. Sear, tough to catch.
Atlanta's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Daniels with Duran picks him up. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Niang. Ivy defending. Niang kicks to Daniels. And stolen by Thompson.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Over to the wing. Stewart passes to Cunningham. To take the lead. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here is Cunningham. Thompson outside. The rebound by Niang. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Okongwu with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Daniels. And that one is hammered home.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Cunningham kicks to Stewart. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Okongwu. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point.
Here's Ivy. The kick out to Cunningham. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:19 left to play here in the fourth. It's LeVert on the wing. Covered by Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. LeVert the pass to Okongwu.
You see Duran's effectiveness defensively, great length, and a great athlete.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And Ivy no good on that one. The Hawks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Daniels, no good. And Detroit has possession. Cunningham with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. To take the lead. It's good.
You gotta love what Cade Cunningham as a young star is bringing to this game.
Okongwu with a screen on Thompson. Daniels kicks to Okongwu. Back to Daniels. Okongwu with a screen on Thompson. Here's Daniels. Oh, no good.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home. It's Thursday night, and we've got a moment now to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Clint Capella.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Niang in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Wizards, Sarr out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Smart in at the 2 guard. LeVert pass to Okongwu. Smart with the steal. And it's sent back by Okongwu. LeVert against Poole. Okongwu with the screen for LeVert. Here's Daniels. Back to Okongwu. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to LeVert. Takes the 3. Niang, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And DB, the measurables jump off the page for Koulibaly. 6'8", with a 7'2" arm span.
Yeah, that's the kind of length that would allow somebody to be a menace defensively. Let's remember, he was the 7th pick back in 2023. The Wizards clearly very high on this young guy's potential. Boy, what a sequence from Marcus Smart. This guy finds so many ways to impact a game.
Here's Niang. He's defended by Koulibaly. It's Niang with the count.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the bucket by the Wizards. Here's Daniels, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Poole. They set the pick. Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Sarr. Offline with his 3. Hawks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Okongwu a screen. Daniels from outside. And Sarr pulls it down. Smart on the wing. Koulibaly finds Poole. To the paint. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow them.
Daniels with it, guarded by Smart. Okongwu with a screen on Smart. Driving inside. Offensive rebound. LeVert in the corner. Shoots over Poole. That's short off the rim. Washington leading now by 5. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You know, wherever Jordan Poole is, you have to be aware, but especially in transition with that speed.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Okongwu. The Hawks again can't hit. And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. Here's Here's Middleton, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Poole, following the bucket by the Hawks. Middleton right side. Drills the three-pointer. Middleton's got 5 now.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Okongwu with the screen for LeVert.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Boy, you can see the way Jordan Poole's speed changes the game in transition. He can turn on the jets.
Now LeVert hasn't made one yet. 1 second left, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down.
And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Wizards?
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And so in the game for the Hawks, in the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. LeVert out there with Daniels. And it's Niang in at the 3.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Looking back at the 2019 draft, Jordan Poole was picked number 28. And Doris, he's already experienced the highs and lows of the NBA.
Well, Kev, let's remember that was a stacked draft class, and I think what you've seen from Jordan Poole is this incredible ability to hunt shots, to be willing to be a focal point on the offensive end. Let's remember, he's won a championship in his career, and that's something you can never take away.
2 on the clock.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And we talk about Middleton's accurate shooting often, but they are reminding us of his dunking ability as well.
Count it.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Floats one. Johnson with the block. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks for the finish. It's Niang with the jam.
And boy, he gets a great jump on the rest of the field there and just leaves them behind.
Oh, you love the awareness, the decisiveness. Great job there.
Sarr sets the screen for Smart. Pass to Song. LeVert grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 9. Here's Niang from deep three-point territory. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. Niang's got 8.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Now, here's Poole. He's covered by Daniels. And Poole gets it to go.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Daniels kicks to LeVert. And that one is stuffed right through.
This is a good scorer who's got size and athleticism. Karis LeVert is not going to struggle to throw it down.
Now, here's Poole. He's covered by Daniels. Middleton right side. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And the urgency on Middleton's drive is terrific. The defense seems powerless to stop it.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
And taking a look at some stats here for Daniels. Last season's performance for him. He put up about 6 points per game last season. 4 rebounds and 2 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Into the lane. Pass to Okongwu. Bangs home the trifecta. Okongwu's now got 8 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
You could tell Jordan Poole from the opening tip was determined to make an impact, and he does that best with his scoring.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Here's Daniels. Niang in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards leading by 7. And here we go. Washington fast break. 44 seconds left in the first half. Poole, the pass to Smart. Here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
Well, I absolutely love that pass from Marcus Smart, almost like a sixth sense relative to where his teammate was.
Okongwu with the screen for LeVert. To the left side wing. Okongwu a screen. LeVert with a wide open look. And again, it's Atlanta.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Now, here's Poole. Defense is right there. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Dyson Daniels. 3-point field goal.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Wizards lead by 4. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
29.
Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy.
And moving right along, things are neck and neck for the Washington Wizards right now.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't.
And that's all for us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
We've got Rashawn Holmes, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Bay. Then it's Corey Kispert, and it's Champagnie in at the power forward position. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. Young outside, hands a screen on Brogdon. Young looking around. Capella sets a screen for Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring team. Number 5, the Hawks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You can see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
And so go. It's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Second free throw, no good. The Hawks trail by 7. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Capella with a screen on Bay. Man passes to Capella. And the rejection by Holmes. Brogdon outside. Over Young. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Brogdon's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you know that Malcolm Brogdon has a high level of confidence in his ability to make perimeter jump shots. Doesn't hesitate if the shot is there.
Here's Champagnie. And it's Rizachet with the rebound.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Here's Man. The Hawks again can't hit. Washington leading now by 9. The shot's good from Bay.
And look at Bay run the floor, taking advantage of the situation.
Brogdon against Young. Looking to end the run. They get it back. Pass to Man. Tries again. The Hawks again can't hit.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And that one's good, Brogdon. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Nance sets a screen for Young. Out to Nance. Young outside. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 5 rebounds tonight. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession. Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And Young, a fiery competitor, someone who enjoys getting under the skin of opposing players.
Man gets the bucket.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
They double team Brogdon. Holmes wide open. He fires. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Young with the ball. Guarded now by Kispert. Young pass to Nance. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Nance has got his first points in this one.
You have to do more than that against Larry Nance Jr. This guy is no stranger to physical contact.
Here's Brogdon over Young. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Trae Young. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
What you love about Malcolm Brogdon is his consistency. This guy not gifted with incredible athleticism, but he's a knockdown shooter. He competes on the defensive end, one of the smartest players between the lines of an NBA basketball floor.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bay passes to Champagnie. Here's Kispert. Pass to Holmes. Shoots over Man. Holmes good. And the Wizards lead by 16.
Now, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Young from outside. Here's Capella. And he can't jam it through. He got it up. And no good that time. And so it's Washington in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've excelled in the open. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Atlanta, in the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Karis LeVert is out there with Daniels. And it's Niang in at the small forward position. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Daniels. Johnson the screen. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. 18-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Daniels from outside. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Boy, how aggressive is Marcus Smart? The ability to explode off and get the dunk home. Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Tipped away. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. They get it back. And then Johnson with the jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
To the inside. Okongwu. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 4th assist in this one. Poole with it. He's picked up by LeVert. In the corner, it's Sarr. Wizards passing it around. Poole against LeVert. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Daniels has got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Hawks. Pass to Coulibaly. Johnson against Middleton. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Wizards lead by 17. And Daniels up top, guarded by Smart. Daniels with it. Johnson with a screen on Smart. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
To the middle. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Kicks it down to Middleton. They set the pick. Outside, Smart. 4 on the clock. Here's Poole. Misses. 4th time against 7 makes in this game. Middleton against Johnson. Middleton the pass to Poole. Back to Middleton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Daniels kicks to Okongwu. Goes up the baseline. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Washington basketball.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Here's Koulibaly.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Three-pointer, Daniels. Good on the triple.
Daniels. 3-point field goal.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Out left to the wing. Here's Niang. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
3-point field goal.
11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two.
At the line for two.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
First personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
First team foul. Shooting for Atlanta.
And he sinks the second.
At the line for 3.
And he nails the third. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly... Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this
For Jordan. Us on 2K Sports. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Tobias Harris.
And he's been on a roll during these last few months, getting better in terms of scoring the ball and proving to be a key part of this team as we move farther along in the season.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Jalen Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. And for the Wizards, Chris Middleton is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Sarr, then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Smart in at the 2. Now here's Poole. Soft touch off the glass. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
You know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
So it's Detroit now. The Wizards making their last shot. Count that bucket.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Thompson against Poole. We played just over a minute here in the first, and a missed layup. He got him. No doubt that's a foul, and it's going to be a transition take foul. And one thing we know we'll see, Jalen Duren giving his all on the glass, Dan.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the best per-minute rebounders in this league, and it's what the team needs for him, but he's also become a very good finisher around the basket.
Now here's Cunningham. Hits the trifecta.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up from three-point range.
Outside Coulibaly. Can't get it to fall. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Detroit now. It's a 3-point game. Cunningham outside. On the wing, Ivy. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
And just active inside. Ivy's a guard who's more at home around the hoop, not the three-point line.
Outside Coulibaly. Shot to stop the run, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
And it's blocked.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
And here's Washington, trailing by 5. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
They barely got the win the last time these teams faced off. And in large part, I think it was because they were pushing the action and drawing foul calls.
Yeah, at the end of the day, a win is a win. But you know they want to play a lot better this time around.
And that one's good. Stewart.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
The Pistons lead by 6. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Brian Keefe and I were able to chat. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Washington basketball.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Wow, that's a tough foul to take there. That gives him 2 early on, and the coach might have to cut his minutes a bit.
Now here's Cunningham. 38 points for him last game against Washington.
Yeah, and he chipped in a couple of blocks also. A well-rounded, complete effort throughout.
Poole with the ball. Picked up by Cunningham. Poole outside. Middleton with a screen on Cunningham. Poole. Yep, that one's good. Poole's got 6 points.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Here's Ivy. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
Poole up top. A 17-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count.
Pass to Ivy. Smart with the defensive effort. The Wizards trail by 6. Poole outside. Back to Smart. Floats one.
Well, Smart is known as a very physical player. You almost think he welcomes getting hit while shooting.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the night now. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Detroit leading by 5. Ivy passes to Thompson. Back to Ivy. Duran against Smart. It's stolen by Poole. That'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Bilal Coulibaly out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then there's Sarr. And it's Poole in at point. That's the group for Washington right now. And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Cunningham into the lane. Duran finds Cunningham. Goes up on the baseline. It's rebounded by Washington.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Stand the top pick of the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham. He's made major strides the last couple of years, but what have you seen from him?
Well, he's a big guard who can both score and create shots for his teammates. I think this guy is a winner. Well, this is where Stewart should look to score. He can be very effective down low.
Poole against Thompson. Now here's Poole. Tight defense on him. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Number 5 is Jalen Duran.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Stewart driving to the basket and finished off by Stewart.
I think Stewart surprised a few folks, putting it on the floor and getting downhill.
Outside Koulibaly. Pure from three-point range. Koulibaly's got 6.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes, and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allen. And here's Cunningham. 7 points in the game. And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it could even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. And it's Koulibaly missing. The Pistons lead by 6. Here's Cunningham. Ooh, Cunningham making moves inside.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Middleton finds Smart. Now Koulibaly for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Back to Duran. Here's Cunningham. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Poole shot is off. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. There's 1:26 left to play in the second quarter. They get it again. Duran, the pass to Thompson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
Well, it's hard to stop the lanky Thompson from that close.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
To the paint. Back to Koulibaly. Takes a 3. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Middleton outside. Plenty of space. Basket counts. And now it's just a 4-point Pistons lead.
Yeah, as good as anyone on the catch and shoot. Middleton deposits another gem.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. On the take. And that one is stuffed right through.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And it's Koulibaly missing.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stewart inside, defended by Smart. Duran, the pass to Cunningham, tipped away. And a fast break now for the Wizards. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Three-pointer Stewart. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Detroit on top. They lead by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
You know what? They push the action, but also play within themselves. Show great execution.
And you know, that usually leads. And guys, now let's see what. And that is going to do it.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Jordan Poole. Man, is he getting it done today.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Setting the floor for Detroit. They've got Malik Beasley. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Tobias Harris, and it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Beasley. Pass to Schroeder. And he gets that one. Schroeder's got his first 2 points of the night.
Malik Beasley.
Wizards trail by 4. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Brogdon with a strong finish.
Well, Brogdon was not messing around there. The defense is right up on him, and he still finds the finish.
Beasley outside. Pass to Harris. And the layup is good. Harris has got his first 2 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Now here's Brogdon, down low. Holmes finds Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Holmes, no good. Detroit leading by 4. Beasley with it. He's picked up by Kispert. And Harris throws it down.
Yeah, Harris is all heart. He won't relent on the play and ends up getting an and-one chance.
George, he's checked in for Kispert. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wimby and Chet Holmgren.
Now here's Schroeder. Picked by Reed. Schroeder into the lane. Out to Harris. From the arc. He drops it from range. Reed's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris, just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide open man.
Brogdon against Schroeder. Now Brogdon. To the inside. And George with the basket on the assist by Brogdon. George has got 5 points.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Brogdon against Schroeder. Out to Beasley. Back to Schroeder. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Ooh, some solid defense from Brogdon. May passes to Champagny. Outside Brogdon. With the teardrop. The rebound by Detroit. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
For 3, here's Harris.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Brogdon against Schroeder. Knocked loose. Outside Brogdon. 3-pointer. And it's Harris with the rebound. Detroit leading by 5. Schroeder passes to Reed. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
Goes to
Reed's got 5 points now this quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside Brogdon. Outside for Bay. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Holmes.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it.
Here's Beasley. Good on the bucket.
Beasley.
And it's a 9-point Detroit lead.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Brogdon, the pass to George. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Brogdon!
A legitimate threat beyond the arc. Brogdon's sense for when to shoot from there is outstanding.
Pass to Beasley. To the paint. Here's Hardaway. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Detroit on top, up 4. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Marcus Smart. Chris Middleton is out there with Sarr. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Poole in at the point guard position. That's the group for Washington right now. Pass to Poole. Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Cunningham looking it over. Picked by Stewart. There's the 3. And it's Cunningham missing. And the Wizards shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Coulibaly drives in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. A nice shot by Ivy.
And he is a hard charger. Ivy only plays at full speed. A great burst on his drives.
Pass to Sarr. Inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Here's Ivy. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Now Duran. Back to Cunningham. Nice work beyond the arc by Cunningham.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
Coulibaly with it. And that one's good. Middleton.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Ivy goes in. Pass to Duran. Cunningham up top. Cunningham on the take. And he lays it up and in. Cunningham's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
Kicks it out to Middleton. Off target from 3-point range.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Thompson passes to Duran. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 3-point Pistons lead.
What an injection of energy from Duran. Working hard to find points for his team.
Poole with the ball. And it's Ivy picking him up. And it's Smart missing. The Pistons have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's Duran. Basket's good. And the Pistons lead by 5.
And a timely make from Duran. They really needed that one.
Poole outside. Outside Coulibaly. Down low. Here's Middleton. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
The clutch shots seem to be more and more frequent for Middleton. You can see why they have so much confidence in him.
So it'll be 2 free, and no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use
personal foul. First team fouls. At the line for the Pistons.
Down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
Pass to Coulibaly. Poole left side. The 3 is up. And Ivy pulls it down.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
I love it. I mean, great ball movement by Ivy.
Washington has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. It's Middleton on the wing. Stewart defends. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
I mean, we have seen Middleton do this before. A clutch performer who's unafraid of the spotlight.
Now here's Cunningham. Ivy outside. Kicks it out to Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Driving in. Tipped. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Hey, great defensive effort there with the blocked shot, but he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Middleton. Thompson with a steal by himself. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, you talk about speed. Thompson snatches the ball and gets back up the court fast.
Nails it from beyond the arc. So it's Detroit picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
NBA, the visiting team is
The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to... It's NBA basketball. On 2K. Sports. We're glad you can join us on this exciting. All right, Brian, a fresh season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Jalen Duren is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Ivy on the wing for the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
But I'm sure they learned their lesson from that game. They know they can't afford to have their first unit unavailable when the game is at critical junctures this time around.
And that one's good. Daniels.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Cunningham outside. The offensive rebound. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Pretty nice release from Cade Cunningham that time. Soft touch and arc on that ball.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
And Cade Cunningham's confidence from there is growing with every shot.
Okongwu with the screen on Thompson. Daniels, no good. Detroit is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Stewart kicks to Cunningham. Fires the 3. Stewart misses. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against Charlotte. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Bam! Jalen Johnson taking play.
Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with this slam.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. There's the drive.
Off the bounce, Daniels showing a great burst.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. And David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David?
Talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Now, here's Cunningham. Defense right on him. Just 5 to shoot. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And this is where Cade Cunningham showing his ability to get above the rim as a point guard. It makes him special.
LeVert in the corner. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Thompson. Daniels dishes to Okongwu. Okongwu with a screen on Ivy. Niang, no good. Pistons leading by 4. Puts up a 3. Thompson surveying the floor. Here he goes. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punch it home like that.
Okongwu with a screen on Thompson. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Here's Cunningham. He's got 11. Pass to Duran. Back to Cunningham. Over Daniels. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with their lead standing at... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Detroit?
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. LeVert out there with Daniel. And it's Niang in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Yeah, Cade, hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
The Hawks trail by 8. Here is Daniels. He had 10 points in the win against Charlotte.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them. And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Pass to Ivy. The kick out to Cunningham. Hits the three-point bomb. Cunningham's got 18 points in the game.
And competitive spirit coming out of Cade Cunningham right now.
Okongwu with a screen on Thompson. Back to Daniels. Drops in the layup for 2.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Stewart finds Cunningham inside. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Okongwu a screen. Here's Daniels. Thompson with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Pass to Stewart. Back to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Driving.
Oh! Way. So fast of foot on the run of Sear, tough to catch.
Okongwu with a screen on Thompson. Daniels with it. He's got 15. And here is Okongwu. Back to Daniels. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Jumps up. And Thompson slams it home.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in the middling in that 7 to 10 range, which...
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
1:29 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Daniels. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Duran. Back to Cunningham. Over Okongwu. That one wide left. The Hawks trail by 8. Daniels passes to Okongwu. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists now in this one. Now Stewart. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
I like how open Stewart has been to evolving his skill set, doing more to space the floor, experimenting with his shot, trying to modernize his approach as a big to the game.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Okongwu a screen. Daniels kicks to Okongwu. Here's Niang. Ivy defending. Fires for 3. Niang, no good. Pistons leading by 7.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Pass to LeVert. It's stolen by Cunningham. Lobbed up there for Thompson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. No good there. And so it's the Detroit Pistons in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
You look at the Pistons, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny.
And weaving back to the first half of our game, Cade Cunningham showing out.
So it's not about how many.
And that is...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. We've got Hardaway. Beasley is out there with Harris. Then there's Paul Reed, and it's Schroeder in at the point. Out to the right wing. Out to Nance. Down low. That's tipped. Reed with the steal. Here's Harris. Got a piece of it.
More of this from Larry Nance Jr. Rising up and tossing that one away.
And that one drops for him. Mann's got his first points of the night. And Brent, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
The talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But a lot of kids out there watching what's going on. They're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
Young fires away from outside. Kept alive. And the dunk by Capella.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
Hardaway played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hardaway has got the lead up to 12 now for the Pistons.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Shooter kicks to Hardaway. Three-pointer. Reed dishes to Hardaway. Pass to Schroeder. 5 on the clock. Pulls up. That drops it. It comes off the assist from Hardaway. Schroeder's got his first 2 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, just a basketball player, and he was very, very good.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Three-pointer. Another three for Atlanta.
And Trey knows he's going to get all the attention, does a good job of finding the open man.
Here's Reed. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Hawks trail by 12. Young is double. Capella, the pass to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Atlanta gets it back. Out to Nance. Lets the three fly. That one, no good. The Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Hardaway, no good. Hawks have gone a somewhat subpar 4-10 on their shots in the second half so far. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Capella kicks to Young. Screen by Capella. To the paint. And the jump by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Trains the three-pointer. Hardaway has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
They get it again, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Outside Hardaway. It's good from long range. Hardaway has got his third basket of the night.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Young's shot is off.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And he's good on the three ball.
And right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
Pass to man. The tray. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his third assist on the night.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Hardaway is screen on Nance. Here's Harris. Out to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Harris, no good. That will count. That one, no good. And so it's the Detroit Pistons looking at a 13-point lead. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with LeVert, and it's Niang in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Yeah, if Ausar is anywhere near the hoop, he's got one thing on his mind, and that is jams.
Three-pointer, Daniels. Offensive rebound. Pass to Johnson. The Hawks working the ball around. This one for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You got to expect Johnson to take his shots from outside when he has them.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. The Hawks trail by 14. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Cunningham drives in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Thompson outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity, always a plus.
Pocket 2. Here he goes. And Okongwu slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back. They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
The Hawks trail by 15. And Daniels up top. He's covered by Thompson. Daniels with it, working on Thompson, and that one's good. Daniels has got 19 points.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Cunningham outside, lobbed up there for Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
How about Thompson right now? He's just doing whatever he wants on offense.
Poke loose. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket. And watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
And stolen by Okongwu. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Full head of steam from Johnson on the fast break. He knew he was finishing that one off.
Thompson in the post. He's covered by Niang. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. Three-pointer, Daniels. Rebound by the Pistons. He takes it in. Count that one. And the Pistons lead by 16.
And this is what you want Ivy doing. Attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
Three-pointer, Daniels. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Detroit.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Cade Cunningham.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And Thompson gets it to go.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Now Daniels hits the target from 18 feet. And here's Cunningham. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot by Stewart with no one around. Good on the three-point shot.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
A wide open look here for Okongwu. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Thompson outside. Banked in off the glass.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
The shot by Ivy, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A resounding...
greatest presentation. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Trae Young.
And he's been on a roll during these last few months. Getting better in terms of scoring the ball and proving to be a key part of this team as we move farther along in the season.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Sarr out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Coulibaly in at the small forward. And for Atlanta, Ricochet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Karis LeVert is out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. It's Daniels with a drive. The 3 from Ricochet. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And Atlanta with possession here. Here's Daniels. Shot clock at 5. The 3. We're excited to be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
Okongwu, a screen on Smart. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. So many ups and downs in his career, Doris. You forget how young Jordan Poole is.
Well, think about opposite ends of the spectrum early on in his career. He goes down to the G League and then won a title all in a span of under 24 months. To me, he's still figuring out what works best for him, but the skill is undeniable.
And so it's Washington with it, following the score by Atlanta. Here's Daniels, 10 points in his last outing. Pass to Okongwu, fires the 3, knocks down the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Poole with the ball, 17 points in his last outing.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Poole outside. Outside Coulibaly. Middleton up top. The 3. Sinks it from distance.
Now, if you're the defense, you can't allow Middleton to heat up out there. I mean, he can be so efficient from long range.
Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Last time they met in Washington.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then, they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA, they haven't even made a conference finals. And yet again, they are in a rebuild. Incredible.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Daniels, that one's true. Daniels has got 7 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Here's Coulibaly. No good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Daniels, defended by Smart.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Atlanta shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Hits both from the stripe. And it's Poole with the ball for the Wizards. They trail by 1. Into the lane. Kicks it out to Middleton. Knocks down the long J. Middleton's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, as good as anyone on the catch and shoot. Middleton deposits another J.
On the wing, Daniels. Koulibaly defending. Okongwu, a screen on Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Johnson. And it's Koulibaly with a rebound.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And the Wizards with another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
LeVert goes against Smart. The 3-ball. LeVert, and that's good. LeVert's got his second basket of the night.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
A big-time effort for Chris Middleton, providing a lot of energy for Washington. 8 points in the quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Risacher in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Poole, the pass to Middleton. Johnson against Poole. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Fourth, the Hawks.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And out on the wings, Zach Risacher has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Poole outside. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The shot's good.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
It's stolen by Poole. Here's Koulibaly. Goes back up. Pass to Sarr. Now Middleton. And there's a 3-second violation. All right, let's see what the Atlanta Hawks have coming up. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Sunday, they kick off a road trip in Brooklyn, where they'll take on the Nets.
And for that game against the Warriors, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
It's Daniels with a drive. The 3 from Risacher. It's rebounded by Washington. And here's Poole. 5 points in the game. Cans it with nobody near him. Poole's got 7 points.
Oh, my goodness. That's a slick-looking move from Jordan Poole. He right now is playing at his pace.
Daniels passes to Okongwu. On the wing, Daniels. Koulibaly defending. Daniels, that one's true. 11 points in the game. And so many screens today. Ride that line of moving or not. Doris, you think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, officiating in this league with the speed and the skill is really, really difficult.
Well, Doris, you covered him. Jordan Poole was electric in the 2022 NBA Finals.
Well, B.A., there's no doubt they do not win the title without Jordan Poole and the lift he gave them at various points in that finals run. This guy is electric on the offensive end when his game is working.
Putting on the Jets, Jordan Poole laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Poole's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's Jordan Poole going off the dribble drive, taking advantage of what the defense gives him.
Pass to Okongwu. LeVert outside. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Johnson. It's rebounded by Washington. We've got 1:48 left to play in the half. Poole left side. Oh, Poole so slippery inside.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Here's Daniels. Off target with the 3. Wizards leading by 6. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside to LeVert, and it's going to be a 3-second call. The Wizards have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. There's a screen. Here's Poole. Poole work in the interior.
It feels like Jordan Poole is in one of those grooves where he's getting everything he wants on the offensive end.
Puts up a deep 3. Daniels, that one's true. Daniels has got 16 points. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for Washington. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Middleton. 35 seconds left to play in the first half. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. The 3 from Rizashea. Smart grabs the miss. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul of the game. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Washington. Brogdon comes in for Poole. There's the screen by Johnson. Pass to Rizashea. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. And here's Okongwu for 3. On target from range. Okongwu's got 6 here in the quarter.
Really good passing wing. Rizashea isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
What a performance for Jordan Poole. He's been the story for the Washington Wizards. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Well, right now for Washington, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
And moving right along, things are neck and neck for the Washington Wizards right now.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been.
Thanks as always.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Checking out the group for Brian Keefe to start the second half. We've got George, Sadiq Bey out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Rashawn Holmes, and it's Champagnie at the power forward. Outside Young, Nance with a screen on Brogdon. Nance outside. Young looking for an opening. Pass to man. Going inside. It's tipped. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Washington leading by 6. Outside Brogdon. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Terrence Mann.
That's the big, strong, physical body of Malcolm Brogdon, able to take the contact and still get a shot off.
And so Brogdon nails both of them. Doris, you look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
B.A., I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future. May take some time, but I like the plan.
Man, the pass to Capella. Back to Man. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Nance. From deep. Hits a three-pointer.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Bey with a screen on Young. Bey outside. Here's the three. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Bey's got his first 3 points of the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Gets the three ball to go.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
Trae Young, his first, team second.
Brogdon against Young. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Young.
What you love about former Rookie of the Year Malcolm Brogdon is this guy gives you great effort on both ends. Can play the 1 and the 2 offensively, smart defensively, and the versatility is key. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
It's stolen by Brogdon. Here's Champagnie. Still without a bucket. Stolen by Capella. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Outside man. Here's Niang. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Brogdon against Young. Now here's Brogdon. Defense is right there. Misses from close range. Now here's Man. Pass to Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Rashawn Holmes picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Bey with a screen on Young. Brogdon, the pass to Bey. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bey's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, Bey knows his team needs this from him, and he's just finding ways to get productive at the arc.
The kick out to Nance. It's stolen by Brogdon, and they're running. Here's Holmes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Young. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. Both free throws good from Holmes.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Young. The kick out to Nance. From downtown. Back to Young. Down low. Poke loose. And stolen by Bay. Here's Champagny. He's guarded by Nance. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Outside for Bay. The three is up. They get it back. To the paint. Second chance shot. Champagny, that's good. Champagny's gotten 4 this quarter.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Nance with a screen on Brogdon. Young from long range. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Washington.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Oh, Trey virtually automatic from deep.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Brogdon with a bucket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Capella, screen on Brogdon. Young from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's Washington up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Karis LeVert. And it's a Kongwu in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Poole. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
This guy, not just a jump shooter. Jordan Poole, more than capable of finishing inside. He's got some creativity.
Here's Daniels. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Bilal Coulibaly. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Washington.
You got to admire how hard they've worked to get to the line. All game long, they've been going right into the defense and drawing foul after foul.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Washington leading by 4. Poole outside. Poole floating in for the slam. He's electric.
Okay, Mr. Poole, we see you get up, sir.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Daniels misses. Washington's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. They set the screen. Right side, Coulibaly. Pass to Sarr. Here's Middleton, covered by Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Coulibaly. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. And now an 8-point Wizard lead.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Over to the wing. And here's a Kongwu for 3. Atlanta again missing. And it's Poole with the ball for the Wizards. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside Koulibaly. Clock at 6. And there's a pick. Fires for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Rizeshe. Let's go with a 3. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Out to the wing. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
Daniels passes to Okongwu. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Middleton outside. 1:29 left in the 4th quarter. Launches it. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Daniels. The kick out to Johnson. And the Hawks with another 3.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Poole. Now Poole.
Oh, that is a big-time delivery from Jordan Poole. We see you, young sir.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Back to Daniels. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. 4-3. There's the block.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr.
Remains Atlanta ball.
There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. With 1 second left. Yes!
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. It's Middleton on the wing, covered by Johnson. Middleton looking around. Fires from deep. And so it's Washington who scrapes by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know,